In a future not too distant, the world had transformed. People had become slaves to their screens, their lives reduced to scrolling, swiping, and digital interactions. Real-world connections had faded into obscurity, replaced by virtual facades and curated social media personas. Loneliness lurked beneath the surface, hidden behind the illusion of constant connectivity. Amid this digital dystopia lived a young adult named Maya. Her life was a never-ending cycle of screen time. Her smartphone was her constant companion, and her virtual friends her lifeline. The physical world had lost its luster, replaced by the allure of the digital realm. One sunny day, while engrossed in her phone, Maya wandered near the edge of a tranquil river. The smartphone's glare was so captivating that she didn't notice her grip slipping. With a gasp of horror, she watched as her lifeline plummeted into the cool, flowing water. Desperation and panic overcame her as she futilely attempted to retrieve it. Stranded without her digital connection, Maya faced an unexpected dilemma. The modern world had become so reliant on technology that she was utterly lost without it. She had no idea where she was, and her usual GPS-guided path had vanished. Anxiety gnawed at her as she realized that she would have to rely on her own wits to find her way back to civilization. As Maya ventured deeper into the unknown, she stumbled upon a makeshift shelter nestled amidst the wilderness. Inside, she encountered a hermit, an elderly man with a long beard and eyes that held the wisdom of 1,000 lifetimes. He introduced himself as Elias and welcomed her to his humble abode. Elias, having chosen to live far from the distractions of the digital age, had acquired an unparalleled knowledge of the natural world. He shared stories of his experiences, teaching Maya about the flora, fauna, and survival skills that had once been second nature to humanity. Days turned into weeks as Maya remained in Elias's company. She learned to appreciate the beauty of the world around her, the rustling leaves, the clear babbling of the river, and the dazzling star-filled night skies. She began to understand the profound significance of real-world connections and the importance of genuine learning. With each passing day, Maya's priorities shifted. The constant desire for notifications and likes was replaced by a thirst for knowledge and a longing for meaningful human interactions. She discovered the joy of genuine conversations and the fulfillment that came from forging real-world connections. One day, as Maya stood at the river's edge, she realized that her old self, bound by the shackles of her smartphone, was gone. In its place stood a transformed individual, someone who valued the natural world, cherished human connections, and understood the importance of living in the present moment. As she bid farewell to Elias and began her journey back to civilization, Maya carried with her the profound lessons she had learned. She was determined to bridge the gap between the digital and physical worlds, to remind people of the beauty that existed beyond the screen, and to rekindle the lost connections of a society enslaved by technology. Maya's story became a beacon of hope in a world lost to screens. The lessons she had learned from her time with Elias served as a reminder that true connection and knowledge could only be found in the embrace of the real world, waiting to be rediscovered by those willing to look up from their screens.